I believe you've come across a kind of setting where you see children gathered around, and then you see an elder woman or an elder man seated with them, right? Telling them stories about villages, about their history, about animals. And one of the popular story that we'll be discussing today is the tortoise and the hare. And that is a very, very common story. In fact, if you're an African and you've never heard of that story, you are not an African, because it is out of the stories that morals is being formed. It's out of the stories that ideologies is being formed. It's out of the stories that truth is being known and discovered. So today I'm discussing oral literature. What is oral literature? Oral literature is the art of storytelling and expression passed down by speaking or singing, not writing. That is to say that the media, the tool in which one can express themselves, one can tell their stories, one can formulate stories, or one can express their imagination or their thought, or one can pass down ideology, or one can pass down truth. The media, the tool used at that point, at that time, to inform people about your thoughts, about your person, about your ideologies, about your values, about the culture of that place, about the timing, about the governance. That too is what the words of the mouth. The oral literature encapsulates this particular experience, telling us that before writing began, there was a media, there was a way, or a medium rather, in which information was passed down from generation to generation, and that medium is called oral literature. So you are passing that information to shared from person to person through performance, and it is often with gestures, music, and audience participation. So you can see that these stories, these fables, this myth, this setting was being what a medium in which people get to know more about their culture and traditions and their values. And today we're discussing the popular story, The Tortoise and the Hare. All right, so once upon a time in a forest, a speedy hare mocked a slowly moving tortoise. The hare claimed that it could outrun anyone, including the tortoise. The tortoise was feeling challenged. It was like, okay, yes, if that is the case, let's see how you can go. Because everybody believes that the hare is faster, obviously. And tortoise is one of the slowest animals in the world, if not the slowest, right? So the hare and tortoise agreed to a race, and once upon a time, the hare took off immediately. It was running swiftly and effortlessly. Tortoise plodded along and steady and slow as usual. That is what is expected of him, right? But as the hare ran, he became overconfident and decided to take a nap. Meanwhile, the tortoise continued to move forward, steady and determined. But when the hare woke up, it realized something had changed.